Welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet Season 3, Round 1. I'm Dan, I'm playing Green Grifters. Green Grifters was a surprise rogue deck that did well last year. I decided that I wanted to vary the Gauntlet this year, so I decided not to let Green Grifters into the Gauntlet. But you got a chance to vote it back in. And you did, so here it is. It is a stompy deck, but it uses counters instead of in addition to pump spells. And Bearded Dandy is my opponent. Okay, Green Grifters, show that you deserve a spot in the Gauntlet. We want to play first. And we have a 1-drop. We can get Pit Skulk into play. I'm keeping it. And I'm trying to remember how Graft works. Graft MTG. Have to Google it. Okay, you can move counters into creatures that come into play. So the spider looks decent. And we have a 1/2 creature. Against an Evolving Wild. So we are going to draw first blood. Uh-oh, something blue. Get a stupid token down. Play the Pit Skulk. So let's see what happens next here. Oh, it's sort of Turbo Angler, I guess. And what do we do against Gurmag Anglers? I have no idea. But I am going to just play the double Pit Skulk here and try to overrun him with Pit Skulks. Did he miss his land drop? Whoa! Green Grifters had maybe a little luck in the last Gauntlet. And it seems to be a luck charm. But shout out to Michael Gray, awesome budget brewer for Modern, and awesome Pauper Gauntlet brewer. Go Michael! So now it seems that it's time to keep up the Wines of Westwood. I expect an angler. Which we can actually kill here with the Wines of Westwood. So that's what we're going to do. And I think killing it is better than getting in damage. And then just play the life staff. Gurmag Angler, just the roadblock. Yes! Okay, everybody, put Turbo Angler in your sideboard. Or Delver Angler, because I'm sure it is in there. And Michael Gray has done a great job. Look at this excellent sideboard plan. But this deck is still not in there, and it's the 3rd time I run into it in just the first round. I'm gonna double check here. Muck Fairies. But he doesn't have the fairies. So what the hell do I do here? What do I treat it like? Should I treat it like Is It Control? I'm sure I need... He has more removal than Delver has. So maybe it's... maybe I'll treat it like Is It Control. But please put Turbo Angler. Angler Delver, it's up there! Ha! I bet you have been screaming to me all the time here. Relics. I don't know if that's the right way to fight the deck. Because it is pretty hard to keep the graveyard at 0. But we're taking out Bioshift at least. Where the hell is Bioshift? There. That's the pet card of the deck. And we're taking out the life staff. +4 Young Wolf if you see tons of removal, but we didn't. Do they run the full set of chainers? I don't know. Let's do this. Let's win against Turbo Angler. I don't know if I should call the deck Turbo Angler or Angler Delver. Angler Delver is like more informative, I think. I think I should go with that. Because Turbo Angler could be Turbo Exhume. So how many lands am I playing? I'm playing 20 lands. And I think this is a pretty awful start. So do I send it back? I can get a Simic Initiate. I can put Bequeathal on him and then sort of recover. But it might be too late. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. And this I will keep. And I have the Bond Beetle to put Bequeathal on. But I have no way of killing it. But I'm gonna put that on the top. And here we go! Green Grifters! If you like Green Grifters, cheer for it! Write your words of support for the deck in the comments. Bond Beetle. Buying the bonds, selling them much more expensively than they bought them for. I don't know what I'm talking about now. If he bounces the Bond Beetle, that will be pretty disturbing. But it's the Initiate. We really need to draw another land now. No, but Initiate, the Bequeathal goes on the Initiate, of course. But Bond Beetle can attack. But then, of course, we need another mana or a creature. And now he's not stuck on one land. Sethathan Oswald seems super expensive. But if we can get it... Oh, we have to have 4 mana for that. We have to play it, kill the Initiate, cast a Hunger on it. That would be sweet, but that's not very likely. Are we looking at the turn 2 Angler here? It's not his turn 2, is it? It is his turn 2. No, it's turn 3. And here comes the Angler. So what the hell do we do now? No, please. We have a problem. I'm gonna block with the Initiate, use the Hunger on the Bond Beetle and go from there. But any Edict effect will, of course, wreck my day. I'm scared. Really, really scared. Wow, Edict is going to suck so hard. Block it. Not going to try to kill it. Draw the 2 cards. Nice. Hunger. And now trying to raise him here is pretty hard. I'm trying to block with counter spells. He kills me in 2 turns. So Oathsworn is way too slow. But I'm going to try to set up the kill, even though I'm not sure how that would work. No, I can't kill him. I can do like 4-11 next turn or something. But that's not even close enough. So I have to block and use the Wines of Westwood. And that's of course a recipe for disaster. So maybe I need to get to 4-5 attacking and block with the Pit Skulk. And Oathsworn just super slow. Diabolic Edict. Doomblade. Okay, I can use the Wines of Westwood here to protect it. And then I have to block with this thing again then. And then of course I'm gonna run into counterspell and die. Okay, so let's cast the Wines of Westwood now, so I don't commit to the block before I see if it resolves. It didn't. So I'm gonna take this. And then I'm 2 turns from dying to Delver. Which of course is not gonna be pretty. So now I'm going to try to double block. And I will still be dead to Delver in 1 turn. And I don't have... Why didn't I bring in Aerial Volley? Because I just don't have any... that must mean I am the aggressor. And I have to overrun them before they can kill me with Delver. And I've definitely not played like the aggressor here, but I didn't see an out doing that. He only has 3 cards, 2 cards. But he only need 1 to like wreck me totally. Of course he doesn't attack. And why would he? Because he's just killing me here. So I can do nothing. I have the spiders, that's what I have. 2 Aquastrand spiders. That's all. They are not in my hand. If a creature is gonna cost 3 mana in Pauper, it must be super good. And it must fill a very big role, I think. I don't think Setessan Oathsworn does. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring in the Aerial Volley because it wasn't in the deck. And I will just try to win here. Land, Simic Initiate. Pit Skulk. 3rd creature. Would you like to play first? Oh yes, I would. Got the initiate, got the pit skulk. Keep it. So we want to bequeathal the initiate. So we can't do that. Or if you draw land, we can do it on turn 3. He had huge mana problems in the first duel. But I hope he can win even if he does. Okay, so now I hit him. Play the pit skulk. He will mental note and be able to cast a turn 2 angler again, perhaps. And I need another mana to do the bequeathal thing. No. No. He just needs another mental note or thought scour for that dreaded turn to Gurmagangler that I fear quite a bit. If it doesn't show up here, I can't use Bequeathal. I have to play Ledgewalker or the Spider. Probably the Spider, because getting all the counters on the Ledgewalker would be awesome. Okay, it's gonna be a turn 3 angler. Land, please. No land, but the hunger, setting up a fantastic turn. So I swing for 3, play the Aquastrand Spider. He gives reach to a creature. Yeah, your graveyard is so filled, and these 2 relics, they are doing nothing. But now I can put it all on the Ledgewalker. And we really need 1 more mana here, but hunger is better than Bequeathal. So what I like to do is just graft everything onto the Ledgewalker. But now he's going to have counter mana. So maybe I'll play the Bequeathal here. And keep hunger up. So if he kills in response, I can make the Pit Skull giganormous. And he didn't. So we just swing for 5. Can I graft the extra counters? If I get the hunger in, I think I can. That sounds like the point. He's gonna kill the Pit Skull, so I graft the initiate. So which one is dying? Aquastrand Spider is dying. And then I pump the Pit Skull, I guess. No. Still pumping the Graph Dude. And now I really want to cast the Ledgewalker. And once again, Setessan Oathsworn is far too expensive. So please don't kill the initiate. And I think this Ledgewalker can go all the way. Exciting! There should be an angler in play now, but that doesn't really matter much for my game plan. If I can resolve the Ledgewalker, make it a 5-5, draw 2 cards, find a forest, I can make an 8-8 Ledgewalker. That would be sweet. I want to do that. Here it comes, Mr. Gurmagangler. And there's a counterspell up as well. And that's of course a pretty big problem. So how do I get around that? I don't. And another Oathsworn. So now I can't do anything, can I? Just trying to cast a Ledgewalker. He has drawn 18 cards. Of course he has a counterspell. Can I bait the counterspell in any way? But he's not going to tap out now, is he? I think I still have to wait here. And of course waiting means death. If I had cast the Hunger on the Pit Skulk, I could now make it to 6-6 and attack, but yeah, I have to wait for my 3rd mana. I would have cast an Oathsworn here. I think this deck has a huge weakness to Gurmagangler, as many of the decks do. Because Gurmagangler just defines Pauper at this point. He has no way of gaining life, I think. Only the backwaters. I will let him attack as much as he wants, but he doesn't want that. So now I'm casting an Oathsworn. I would pretty much suspect that he only has 4 counterspells. So I have to bait the counterspells now so I can resolve the Ledgewalker. Move 1. So I can't move them all. That's a problem. If I find another forest, I could bait the counterspell with the companion as well. But now it worked. It's not the spell that targets it though. But can I move several counters or not? It says move 1+1+1 counter. So I probably cannot move all of them. But I'm not going to move them onto the Oathsworn. Think twice again. And he's just running away with this game. And I can't just mildly stand by and die. So I have to do something. Okay, here is the mana. So I'm gonna cast Garrick's Companion. And then I'm gonna try to go for the Ledgewalker. Can make Oathsworn a 4/4. I could make Oathsworn a 6/6 as well. But here she comes. And it worked. And I could only move one counter. That's a shame. So next turn I can attack with everything and put the hunger somewhere. And I will try to do just that. I'll leave the 0/1 behind, of course. Somebody dies. Ledgewalker gets the counter. It's gonna be great. Who will die? Probably the companion. I think it's still correct to put it on the Ledgewalker, not on the Oathsworn, because he can just remove it. Well, it gives me the cards. I think that's a mistake. That's certainly a mistake. He's Doomblading the Garrick's Companion, which means that I can now boost the Ledgewalker. And this counterspell may decide the game. So that didn't work. Let's see what we get on the Bequeathal. Oathsworn is dead. So we only do 4 damage here. Here's the Bequeathal. We get another hunger. And we get the Vines of Westwood. That's pretty good. Of course, Stormbound Geist can block all day. He only has 1 single card. And now he has 1 other card. Delver. His hand is empty, so now I can just Vines of Westwood. Wow, I can kill him. Why did he attack with the Stormbound Geist? What a mistake. Wow. Okay. Rancor on the Ledgewalker. And he can't block the Pit Skulk if I use Wines of Westwood on it. Green Grifters! Green Grifters! Michael Gray, you're genius! Why attack with the Stormbound Geist? Talk about misinterpreting the role of beatdown versus aggro. Can't be the target of spells or abilities controlled by a fan of history. What? Green Grifters! Yes! So sweet! I am happy. Thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting this through patreon.com/magicgatheringstrat, because that was the original reason I decided to go for a third season of the Pauper Gauntlet. The fourth season of the Pauper Gauntlet is up there. So please consider supporting us. Also, thank you to MTGO Tickets for supporting the Gauntlet. I am doing this full time, and this is right now my biggest thing I do. So I'm very happy that I can put food on the table. Thank you for watching.